How high can Bitcoin go? In this video, we will answer just that question. How high should we expect it to go in 2020? We also have some news about an Ethereum Grayscale trust is having a split. It's a pretty massive one, so stay tuned for that. And before we dive into it, homies, make sure you smash that subscribe button and stay up to date on the latest in the crypto space. So if you've been following this channel, you guys know I watch the Crypto Crew University guy. You guys got to give him a follow. He launched 2 great videos today. Go check them out after you watch this video, of course. But he made this one today, and the big takeaway was this ascending triangle. Okay, so we're gonna go into more details of exactly what ascending triangle is, and what's happening with Bitcoin. So the key takeaways, there's 2 things I want you guys to keep in mind. So with an ascending triangle, I got this straight from Investopedia, so if you want to learn more, you can definitely go there. But the 2 key takeaways from a ascending triangle is the trend lines of a triangle need to run along at least 2 swing highs and 2 swing lows. So we need 2 highs, 2 lows, and then the ascending triangles are considered a continuation pattern as the price with. So basically, it's a continuation pattern of the overall market. So is it upward momentum or downward momentum? So as of right now, let's go over to the Bitcoin chart. We have an upward momentum, of course. We're on the daily here, and as you can see, so you need we need at least 2 swing highs, 2 swing lows. So we have a high here, low, second high, second low. What just happened? That is amazing. I mean, bam. But now there's something else with this ascending triangle. Something that plays out a lot, like a lot of the times, is if you finish the triangle here, oops. So it's going to be like, just a rough draw right there. Obviously, this isn't going to be down to the exact dollar, but then you go from the breakout. We should expect, to be honest, we should expect Bitcoin to top out somewhere around just a little. I guess that's around $23,000. I think in Steve's video he said around 23 like 2. And right now we topped so far at 23.7. That is crazy right there. That is crazy. It definitely wouldn't be a bad idea to take some profit if you have a short-term position. Obviously your long-term positions are long-term, but short-term, definitely not a bad idea, especially if you bought just like recently wanted to make a couple quick bucks. Definitely a great time to make a buy. I'm still learning, the TA, not a TA expert and I'm not claiming to either, but you just take this with a little bit of grain of salt. Just keep in mind you could use this in the future. Descending triangles and ascending triangles. You have to watch for the breakout, which obviously we had the breakout. So as you can see, when should we see a correction? Well, it's possible to see one now. We're already getting a wick right there. We already got a wick. So what's going to go on? I don't know, homie. I don't know. Like right now, it looks like according to this ascending triangle, we should see some more movement back down. But at the end of the day, this is crypto, and sometimes things just don't play out. Sometimes they just don't play out with TA. Sometimes it just goes nuts. Things go crazy. You have institutions that are just buying more and more Bitcoin. By the end of the year, is it possible to see like a $30,000 Bitcoin? I wouldn't be shocked. I would not be shocked. Bitcoin moves so fast. Let me just remind you. Let's go back in history here. Just remind you, we're gonna go back in 2017. Look at this. You got this candle, you got October. So these 3 candles basically the whole month of October, because we're on the weekly chart. Look, November, and then we hit December. So from October, we were at a low of around $6,000, somewhere like in that range. And December, we're at 20K. Just in 3 months, like less than 3 months, we just did a 3x. And that's not even to mention after it broke out the previous all-time high. Things just went nuts. So just keep that in mind. Just keep that stuff in mind. Things can go crazy. Altcoins are not looking that hot right now, but currently, as you guys can see, it's looking pretty good. And something else that Steve also mentions is the NVT with the HV combo, and that HV, the historical volatility, is shooting past up that 40. That's very good. We're currently at around 46, so that's what's up, and we're still red. As long as it stays red, that's bullish. If it turns clear, then we're bearish. So just keep that in mind. Are you selling? Are you taking profit? Let me know down in the comments below. So up next, we got that information about the Grayscale Ethereum Trust, a 9-for-1 stock split. So I'm not going to bore you with all the details, but basically effective December 17th, any shareholders as of December 14th will receive 8 additional Ethereum shares for each one held. So they're just splitting it, so then the price of it's divided by 9. Currently right now, the price is approximately, I had it right there. The price is approximately $175. That's approximately what it closed at. So you're going to take that divided by 9. So we get our good old handy dandy calculator, 175 divided by 9. So it's going to be approximately $19.40 per Ethereum, trust share, whatever you want to call it. Hey, that just makes it more affordable to the average person. It makes it more desirable. It's just like when Tesla did the 5-to-1 split, people were all over it because it just looks more affordable and cheaper, which for some reason it works, but it's silly. I know, but I'm glad to see that because I personally have some in my own IRA. If you have money in IRA or 401k, see if you can get into this Grayscale trust. They got Grayscale Bitcoin, Ethereum, there's Litecoin, there's Bitcoin Cash, there's their large altcoin index called like GD. Here we have it like right down here. It's like GDLC, something along that lines. I probably just skipped it. There's so much here. But anyways, they're oh yeah, here it is, GDLC, and then Litecoin's LTCN, and then Bitcoin Cash is BCHG. And there's other ones that are private that could potentially go public in the near future. You just don't know. It's a regulation thing. You really just don't know. But the whole point about this video is, how high will Bitcoin go, and that whole Ethereum stock split, which is pretty cool. So I mean, how high will Bitcoin go? I mean, we're all here for the 100K Bitcoin, right? The 100, 300K Bitcoin. Who knows what will happen? At the end of the day, things are looking mighty fine for the crypto space. I would not be surprised to see a pullback. As I mentioned, I mean, when we approach our all-time high for market cap, which is around $850 billion, that right there, we could see a little bit of hesitation there. Just going back to the chart, let's go back to this one. I mean, it's looking good on the weekly. Even go back to the monthly. Look at this. This is the monthly. This is looking great. This bump right, this big bubble, as they called it, is going to look like nothing. It's going to look like this in 5 years. We're going to be back here, and it's going to barely see anything because we're going to be all the way up here at approximately maybe 30, 40K, possibly 100, possibly 300. Who really knows at the end of the day how long this cycle is going to play out? For sure. But I mean, look, just be excited. We broke all-time highs. We broke through everything. I mean, basically, 99.9% of anybody that bought Bitcoin is in the green. Let that sink in. Is in the green. I mean, you see XRP was up a little bit at 54 cents, still not doing so great. Altcoins are up a little bit, not doing so great compared to good old Bitcoin. So just keep that in mind. Bitcoin's hanging in there. Things are looking wonderful. So that's a wrap for the video. Just want to make you guys aware of that Grayscale Ethereum, 9-to-1 split. If you own any, that's what's up. And hey, how high will Bitcoin go? Looks like 23. It looks like we probably topped out here with this wick. We're probably going to see some resistance here because, I mean, it's just how the ascending triangle is playing out. But hey, I could be wrong. I'm just some guy on YouTube, so this is not financial advice. Just pure entertainment and educational purposes only. Just popping out ideas out there. Just wanting to get the conversation rolling of what should we expect next? What coins are you invested in? Let me know down in the comments below. And as always, thank you so much for tuning in today. Smash that like button. Subscribe. Stay up to date on the latest in the crypto space. This is Crypto Homie signing out. Catch you guys all in the next one.